Hey guys, this is All Stream That, back with another episode of MLB The Show 19, Road to the Show, with our closing pitcher. And today we're going to be getting through the month of July of 2024. And that is all that is going to be, because we have August 1st off. And we have the All-Star Game, so there are a few days where there's not going to be any games, so this could be a little bit of a shorter episode, depending on how many we pitch, and depending on if we get in the All-Star Game. So let's go ahead and get into today's games. And we are going to interact with the left fielder for the Washington Nationals, Juan Soto. And he sends us some banter ahead of the game. We tell him talk is cheap. And he says we don't need to worry about that. And here we are in the final game before the All-Star Game. We had a little bit of time off. We are up by 1 in the bottom of the 9th. And there is nobody on and nobody out. And we get a fastball right down the middle for a foul. And our second pitch is a four-seam a little bit low. The count is 1-1. And there's a fly ball to center field, caught for out number 1. And here is Spencer Kieboom. And that is a fly ball out to left. It's going to get off the wall. And that's going to be a double with 1 out. And here is Adam Frazier. And circle change for strike 1. Curveball, and that's going to bounce, and the runner will get up to third, and that is it. So runners on the corners with 1 out. Would love a double play right now. And Adalberto Mondesi is pinch running. Here is Anthony Rendon for a boss challenge. I'm not going to try to strike him out, but we'll see if I can. It's tied. I blew a save. The challenge failed. And we're still in. Here's Juan Soto. So we spoke to him before the game. He's 1 for 4. And he is going to drive in the winning run. So we not only blew a save, but we took a loss. And we have made it to the All-Star Game. They put us in the top of the 7th inning. And we are down by 3. And this is Juan Soto. I believe. No, it is McNeil. I don't know why it said Soto. I thought it was Soto.
Nope, that's the ball.
So I thought this was going to basically be a chance for me to get my revenge. But apparently not. That will work. Ooh, that was a line drive. That did not hit the ground. Here is Leroy McGrath. Soto may have been up. That guy may have been a pinch hitter. There we go. Fastball for strike 1. Circle for strike 2. And that is going to be a single. Drops right in front of the right fielder for a single. Okay, we're not going to worry about him simply because he's not fast. So we can just kind of focus on the hitter. Count is 1-1. It's a fly ball. Ooh, the center fielder with a great diving catch. Okay. Look at that. All right. 2 outs and a runner on first. It's a circle up high for ball 1. It's another circle up high for ball 2. There we go. Strike 1 as he fouls off a fastball. Strike 2 as he fouls off another fastball. And the count is full on a curveball. There's another foul. And that's a fair ball. Got runners on first and second now with 2 outs. Right inside the line. There we go. That's strike 1. Strike 2 on a curve. And there's a foul for still strike 2. Still an 0-2 count. Okay. And we get him swinging for strike 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the American League.
And we have lost. And ahead of the series with the Detroit Tigers, we are going to speak with Joe Kirby and let him know that we are not intimidated by his batting average in recent games. He sends us a text trash-talking me and my teammates ahead of the next game. Cool. He says he plans on getting a few tomorrow. And here we are against the Detroit Tigers, and we start off with Dawel Lugo. It is tied in the top of the 9th. And there is strike 1 on a circle. And strike 2 on a foul ball. And there's ball 1. That was intentional. And there's a ground ball to the third baseman, and he will throw it to first in time for out number 1. And here is Harold Castro.
Now batting, right fielder, Harold Castro.
It's a ground ball to the first baseman and out number 2. And here is Taylor Ward.
Now batting, number 9.
There is strike 1 on a four-seam. Strike 2 on a foul. And strike 3 on a swing and a miss. And we come back for the 10th. Here is Ray Vasquez. And let's, no runs, no walks. Let's see if that's going to work for us. There is strike 1. That four-seam just barely hits the corner. Count is 1-1 on a low circle. 1-2 on a four-seam. And a line drive to the first baseman will get the first out. And here's Dave Kell. And that four-seam misses the corner for ball 1. There's a circle middle inside for strike 1. And there's a fly ball, and the right fielder will catch it in foul territory for out number 2. And here is Alfredo Ibar. There's strike 1, a circle middle outside part of the plate. And that's going to be a single for Ibar. So the ball bounces just in front of the right fielder. Here's Kirby. Fly ball, and it's a pop-up for the catcher, and he's got it for the third out. And we have won. Our pitching staff hasn't registered as many Ks as most teams in our league. Let's take that as a challenge. Strikeouts per 9 with a double performance gain. And ahead of the series with the Chicago White Sox, we will interact with Jose Berrios and make him a rival. He sends some banter ahead of the game. We tell him we're hot off a series win. We're looking to get another one these next few days. And he feels confident that won't happen. And here we are against the Chicago White Sox. We start off with Jose Osuna. It's the top of the 9th. We are up by 1. And there is strike 1. Lower outside portion of the plate. And that's ball 1. A little bit outside. And that is a home run to left field. And the game is now tied. That is Osuna's 16th home run of the year, 425 feet, 110.2 miles per hour on exit. And that is straightaway left field. So we just blew a save. And there is strike 1 to Sanchez. Strike 2 on a swing and a miss. And that's a very debatable ball. Okay, that one's not debatable. It is a 2-2 count. And that's a foul. And that's a ground ball through the infield for a single. Here is Ramos. Oh, that's a wild pitch. Okay. And we are now down by 1. And here comes Kevin McCarthy to relieve me. And we have lost. And we've lost. And here we are against the Cleveland Indians. And Luplow will lead off. Bottom of the 9th, it is tied at 3. And there is strike 1, a 4-seam right down the middle of the plate. And there's a curveball inside for ball 1. And a 4-seam swung and missed for strike 2. And it's a fly ball out to center field. And the center fielder has it for out number 1. And here is Eric Marcus.
The batter, the second baseman, Eric.
And that's ball 1, just a little bit outside. Strike 1, swing and a miss on a fastball. 4-seam a little bit high for ball 2. Circle right down the middle and fouled for a 2-2 count. And another 4-seam fouled. And the count is full on a low and outside 4-seam. And that's a fly ball to center field. Very routine, and that is out number 2. And here is Yandy Diaz. And that is a fly ball to right field, caught for out number 3. And let's say no runs and no hits. Let's see if we can do it here. There is strike 1 to Moran. And that looks like that's going to be an out. Fly ball to left. And here is Brandon Nimmo.
The right fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
And that's a debatable ball.
Come on now.
There is strike 1. That is a fly ball out to right. It looks like it's going to be caught. And it is. That's out number 2. And here is Francisco Lindor.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that is strike 1. Circle just catches the inside part of the plate. Strike 2 on a foul off of a curve. And we strike him out. And we get to come back for the 11th. And, ooh. Okay, we are up by 3. So, all we have to do is hold them. This win is ours to lose. Well, that's going to be a double. With no outs, there's a runner on second. And here is Josh Bell with a boss challenge. We're going to strike him out. There's ball 1. There's strike 1. Strike 2. Strike 3. Told you we were going to strike him out. Stamina, pitch and clutch, and break at 200%. We did that over 4 pitches. Let's see if we can get Locke out. Okay, that's strike 2 on a foul. That's still strike 2. Count is 1 and 2. Still 1 and 2. And we get him swinging for strike 3 and the second out. And here is Jordan Luplow. Let's just not throw consecutive balls and record an out. There is strike 1.
0-1.
Strike 2. And that is a foul. Still strike 2. And strike 3 swinging. We have the win. And here is Alex Hayes. It is the bottom of the 9th. We are up by 3. And there is 1 out. And there is strike 1.
Got 1 down now. 1 down.
There is strike 2 on a foul. And there is strike 3 looking. And here is Dansby Swanson, the last hope for Atlanta. And there's strike one on a foul.
Hey, here we go now.
That's a fly ball out to left, and that is gone. Dansby Swanson with the home run. That is his 11th on the year. 384 feet. 93.7 miles per hour on exit. Right into the bullpen. We are still up by 2. And Plawecki takes ball 1.
Come on, guys.
There is strike 1.
Hey, 2 here.
Strike 2 swinging. And still strike 2 on a foul. And that's going to be a single through the infield. The tying run is now at the plate. And it's Felipe Montalvo. And there is strike 1 on a foul.
Here we go. Right now, fellas.
Strike 2 looking.
2 down, 2 down.
And that's a fly ball to left field, caught for out number 3. We pick up a win. We pick up a save personally. And we get another game against Atlanta, starting off with Felipe Montalvo. We are up by 3 in the bottom of the 9th. Nobody on, nobody out. And there is strike 1 to Montalvo.
All right, come on now.
And that's a fly ball. We're going to back off. Third baseman's got it. Out number 1. And here is Kyle Farmer.
Now batting, the catcher, Kyle Farmer.
And that is strike 1 on a foul. Strike 2 on a foul. And still strike 2.
1 out now, 1 out.
And that is a fly ball to center field, and that is caught for out number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
And here is Alex Verdugo.
number 61, Alex Verdugo.
Oh! That went right by us, but the shortstop has it. That is out number 3. We pick up a save. And here we are against the league leaders, the Cleveland Indians. Let's say no runs, no hits. We're up by 2 in the top of the 9th. And that should be out number 1. Let's get 2 more. No hits, no runs.
Up next for Cleveland, the second baseman, Eric Martin.
There's a fly ball out to left. And out number 2. And here is Yandy Diaz.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
And that's ball 1. Fastball a little high and inside. Curveball catches the plate for strike 1. Swing and a miss on a circle for strike 2. And that's a foul ball. And we strike him out looking. We have beat the league leaders. And we're going to speak with our bro, Edmundo Sosa, our shortstop, and address his lack of solid contact at the plate. And he says he appreciates that we've been a good friend to him. A way to be overly sentimental. Just kidding, bros for life. And for some reason, a shortstop is teaching us about a technique to improve our fastball. Cool, I could always use some advice. And he says, in our next outing, try to get 2 outs or more with our primary pitch to master the technique. And that is our fastball. We'll try it out. And our coach, you can be one of the top closers in the game if you keep improving, set your sights high. Double performance gains, force strikeouts. And here we are against the Toronto Blue Jays, the last series of the month. And we are up by 3 in the top of the 9th, and Sosa wants 2 outs with our fastball.
Oh, that's off the plate. No out.
There's strike 1. Count is 1-1. One and 2. And that is a fly ball, and that is going to be a double. And here is Brandon Drury.
The third baseman, number 4, Brandon.
There is strike 1 with our fastball.
Hey, touch up for us. Get a strikeout for us. Go.
Ball 1.
Hey, we got no out.
Strike 2. And strike 3 swinging. And that was a fastball. Challenge completed.
Number 10.
And that was a wild pitch.
Hey, here we go.
That's strike 1. Ooh! Right over the third baseman. RBI single. And here is Billy McKinney.
Now batting, right fielder, Billy.
It's a little bit high. Here we go, strike 1. Strike 2. Still strike 2. Still strike 2. Still strike 2. We need to get him to quit fouling. There we go, swing and a miss. That's out number 2. And here is Mariano Tejada.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Mariano.
There's strike 1.
Was it one here?
Strike 2.
All clear with the ground. 2 down now.
And that's going to be a single. Runners on first and second now with 2 outs. They're going to let me keep going against Jonathan Davis. There is strike 1 on a circle. Almost was high enough. It was just a little too low. There is strike 2 on a foul. Still strike 2.
Hey, let's hold him right here.
He swings, he misses. Catcher drops it, throws it to first for the final out of the game. We got our save. Okay, so this was the final game of the month, and we got a notice. Our Road to the Show player has changed teams. Please return to the clubhouse. So, our manager has come through for us, and we are now on a different team. And I want to thank everybody for watching. My name is AllStreamThat. Tune in next time to see what team and what role we end up in. Hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications.